gameplay. Oh, look at this. Game looks fucking amazing. Right? Like the reflections and all that stuff is great. The fog is amazing. The fog is wonderful. Like this is how I would like visually, you know, all that stuff. I would like this is how I would like to see this game. And that's exactly what it is.
Is this?
It's blood, man. I don't know if you have seen blood, but that's how it looks like. Oh, perfect. This is great.
Hey, wait.
I don't think so. You say, hey, wait to that thing. Hi there. Yep. I know that one. I don't know, man. It's just this. This is what I'm talking about. The combat doesn't feel like there's an impact in the combat. Like, you know, like all of a sudden the monster just came at you. It just feels like an indie game. Which is not bad, but like, you know, I think a lot of people will be disappointed with that. Like, it just feels like more of an indie in terms of combat. Because that's where all the indie games kind of lack, is the combat. Like even this right here, right now, like he broke the glass, it didn't feel like there was an impact on it. Because everything else here is good. You know? Like, look at it, this is good, this is great, I like that. Some of these stuff is good, like collecting, roaming, the physics, which is very good. The textures, everything, all this is great. Music, sound effects, whatever. Cutscenes. It's just the combat that I just don't feel like is good.
What you got there?
None of your business. You didn't love Mary anyway.
What? Hey, wait!
Well,
How do you know her name?
like even here it looks good. The normal basic gameplay stuff looks great.
Where did she go?
I
Look
don't
at that.
know.
That's fucking amazing.
Let's look around.
You know, like when a character comes to you and whatever she's saying, you can actually see that her lips are moving, and there's some like actual expressions going on. So all of that is good. It's just the combat is where I'm like
This place feels so
a little flat.
empty. More than the other places we've been.
I'll still play this though. It's just this. Yeah, still not sold. It's so odd. When she hit him, the effect that he has is what I want. But when he hits her, it's not the same effect. You know, like the moment she hit him, there was a huge effect. There's a huge effect. But when he is hitting her, it's not the same effect. Somehow the gun shots are also lower for some reason. There's not enough pushback when you're shooting. Like in Resident Evil or any other game. I'm just gonna focus on Resident Evil. In Resident Evil, you have the gunshots loud. You have the pullback or the pushback from the gun more. Here it doesn't seem like that for some reason. And the effect that the gun gets, or the blood splatter or whatever to sell the effect, it's more. Here it's not that, which is just unfortunate because I just don't like the melee attack. Again, even her melee attack, the animation just felt odd. But the melee effects felt nice, but only on him. That felt good. That was fun. That didn't feel nice. But here, it just doesn't. It's like a mix. I don't know what's happening here, but like some places that fine. The shotgun thing felt okay. But again, when she got back up, she was just standing there, which is odd. I really wanted her to like, because this is a remake, you know, you don't have to be. She can walk a little faster all of a sudden, you know, like I feel like. Oh gosh. Is the animation of him using on the ground just doesn't feel like he's doing everything to smack it on the ground, you know? It just feels like he's just doing halfway through. I think that's why it just doesn't feel right. Because he's doing, like if you really want to beat someone, you will give everything in your power to slam, but it feels like he's slamming from here. You know? Does that make sense? Like if you slam something really hard, you will slam big swing, but this guy's like doing half swing.
For Mary.
See, this is great.
What?
I love this.
I hid it. In there.
I think the direction that this game is going with the story and sound effects and everything, visualization, is great. The combat just feels a little odd and off. Not a big fan of the combat, and I wish some things were different, but it is not. So I hope they can fix the combat, and I don't know how much they can fix it, but that's one of those things I'm like, okay, that's the only problem I have with the game. It just looks a little bit off in terms of combat. Just doesn't feel like impact is there, especially with melee combat and all that stuff. That's not there much. That's the only feedback I have for the game. Everything else looks great. I think a lot of people will be hating Silent Hill 2 anyway right now because a Bloober game, people have hate towards Bloober for some reason. But yeah, I wanted to know more about Silent Hill F2. Yeah, that's true. We didn't get any. We just got Silent Hill 2 and Silent Hill movie. That's it. So I don't know why they wanted to hold the transmission for that. They could have shown it in, you know, like the other showcases.